Yeah, it's probably not something I was thinking of at the start of the year. I was just trying to get a game. So, yeah, it's obviously a proud moment, and I'm sure my family are pretty proud, and it's something I'll probably look back on later in my career and be something I'm proud of. But at the moment, we didn't get the win on the weekend, so that was pretty disappointing. So I come away from the weekend still pretty disappointed, but yeah, I guess it's something extra to look back on and be a bit proud of.
Was there a point during the game where you thought, I'm on here for a good one?
Probably not. I think the week before I kicked a couple in a quarter and then went a bit quiet for the rest of the game. So kicked a couple in the first, which was good and got me going, but I couldn't quite get over the top of them in the midfield, and it was a tight game all the way, but I was lucky enough to get on the end of a few once our midfield got on top. So I wouldn't say there was a point in the game where I felt like it was taken over, but yeah, it was good to get on the end of a few.
Is it nice to hear praise from your coaches and then the people like Alistair Lynch in the commentary box who said, you know, he's putting on a bit of a clinic at the moment? Nice to hear that sort of stuff after 3 AFL games.
Yeah, it's always nice to have people speaking nice about you, but it's only been 3 games, like you said. I think all of our young boys have contributed pretty significantly in the first 3 games, so yeah, we're just trying to hold our spot and play our role, and if we end up with a few goals or a few touches, and Dersmer and Zach Butters and Will and Drew have all had solid games, so yeah, it's good to have an individual award or be talked about a little bit, but yeah, we just want to keep our spot and play our role, and hopefully that leads to a few more wins.
Why do you think your draft class, the 3 guys you just mentioned, have been so successful so early on, mate?
I'm not sure what it comes down to specifically, but we've all worked pretty hard in pre-season, and I think what we've heard from last season is Ken's come with a much more attacking approach and much more free-flowing, and he allows us to go out there and play our natural game. So I think that suits all 3 of us pretty perfectly, as we can go out there and play our natural game, and that allows us to show our flair and take the game on. So he's been really good in that sense, and I think that allows us to just play our natural game and play well.
How have you found pace? Have you found the pace of the game and the demands that it's put on your body? How have you found it so far?
Yeah, well, I played some senior football last year for North Adelaide, so I think that definitely helped coming into this year. I played against senior bodies before, so I think that's definitely helped, but it does go up another intensity level again. AFL is a lot quicker, so it's been a pretty big toll on my body the first few weeks, but I'm starting to get used to it, and pre-season's helped with that as well. We had a pretty solid pre-season and got a lot of miles into our legs, so I'm confident for the rest of the season that my body will hold up, and I think the other young boys will as well.
Do you think playing finals here for North Adelaide as well helped you in terms of the pressure element as well in big games?
Yeah, definitely. I hadn't played in front of more than a couple thousand each week for North Adelaide, so to come here, and especially the grand final, I think there was about 40,000 here, so the first time I'd really played in front of a big crowd and a big pressure moment like that, and I think playing well has given me a bit of confidence that I'm able to do that now, and now playing well in the first few weeks of the season has definitely given me confidence through the rest of the season that I can stand up to this level and play at this level, and gives me more confidence to take the game on. And like I said before, Ken gives us a bit of licence to take the game on as well. So yeah, I think all the younger boys have gained a fair bit of confidence from the first few weeks, and hopefully we can take that on to the rest of the season.
You obviously played across half-back for North in that final series, and you're playing so well initially for Port in attack. Where do you think your best spot is?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I'll probably say in the midfield. I haven't played in the midfield for a long time, and probably play every other spot apart from midfield, but in the long term, I think as a midfielder, once I put on a bit of body size and get my tank a bit better as well, I think I can be a damaging midfielder in the long term. But at the moment, I'm loving playing now forward, and also love playing at half-back for North Adelaide last year. So I think that's one of my strengths, is I'm a pretty versatile player, and I can play a few different positions. But in the long term, I think as a midfielder, I can definitely have a bigger impact on the game.
Because you were mid in 2016 when you won the Kevin Sheehan medal, SA under 16s.
Yeah, that's probably the last time I've really played midfield solely as a midfielder. So I gained a bit of confidence from that. It's a fair while ago, but I think that's going to be my best spot in the long term.
Have you been involved in any of those conversations at the club? I know Brett Montgomery just yesterday said that already after 3 rounds we're having talks to maybe trial him on a wing or even throw him in the guts a little bit. Have you heard any of that since he came to Port in the last few weeks?
Throughout pre-season, me and Zach Butters and Dursum was already on the wing, but we've had small talks here and there about hitting in the midfield when some of the older boys need a rest. So I've gone in there a little bit every now and then throughout pre-season, and every now and then if someone needs a rest, I'll go in there. But I probably need to get my tank up a little bit before I start going in there more regularly. So hopefully I can get my tank up and can become more of a regular midfielder.
Connor, now that you've had your review, what do you make of it? As in, what went wrong in Brisbane, and where do you need to fix that up for next week?
I think we played pretty similar to how we played the last few weeks. We took the game on and we played the way we wanted to play. Like I've said before, Ken gives us a bit of a licence to take the game on, so I think we played well. We just need to finish in front of goal. I missed a couple of easy opportunities, so I'll put my hand up for that. But I think we played the way we wanted to play. We felt like we were always coming in the second half. We had a lot of confidence that we could come back in the second half, and that's what we did. But unfortunately, those missed chances, let Brisbane come back and get on top in the last 5 or 10 minutes. But I think we played the way we wanted to play, and we're not far off.
So you were training in the number 35 prison by Guernsey. Can you maybe tell us that was presented this morning, was it? And what message that was?
Yeah, it's
to you?
it's a bit of a thing we've been working on throughout pre-season, is our connection. And J-Max passing a few years ago now, after they retired his Guernsey, we decided to make it a bit of a thing during pre-season, and the little things that you probably don't see on TV, the little pressure acts and the 1%ers. Someone who displays that on the weekend gets presented that during the week and gets to wear that throughout the week. So it's something we value pretty highly throughout our group, and I was pretty honoured to wear it today.
So part of when you walked out on the ground, all the first few games where you sort of had to just stop and take stock of exactly how far you've come so quickly since you've been drafted? Yeah,
definitely. Even throughout the JLT series, you look around and I remember one moment in the Crows, I tackled Rory Sloane, and I was just sitting on the ground for a second like, well, that's Rory Sloane. Like last year, it doesn't seem that long ago that I was playing against just my schoolmates and my boys at North Adelaide. So to come so far so quickly, it's pretty weird in a sense, but I'm here now, and hopefully I can be here for a bit longer.
What have you learnt, mate, in the first couple of weeks?
Like I said before, the intensity goes up a fair bit, so it definitely takes a bigger toll on my body. But I'm loving every second of it as well. I think AFL suits the way I play. I'm able to use my legs and my speed and take the game on, like I said before. So I'm loving AFL at the moment. I'm just enjoying playing footy.
You said before when we were talking, you said about finally got some goals. I mean, that was after 3 games. Is that more a reflection of A, your confidence, and B, where you see yourself heading? That you see, I should be doing this. I should be scoring more goals. I should be.
Yeah, I guess I set a pretty high bar for myself. In the first few games, I wouldn't say I was frustrated, but it's always good to get on the end of a few goals and feel like you're contributing to the team when you're playing up forward. So, it's always nice when you get on the end of a few, and when our midfield gets on top, it definitely helps. So, I like to try and keep high standards for myself, and that I think that makes me play better as well.
Do you think being in Adelaide, obviously you're from Port Augusta originally, but being settled in Adelaide has helped the way you've played?
It's probably made adjusting to AFL life a little bit easier. I haven't had to move out of home like some of the boys that have come from Victoria, so I'm still living with my dad, and that makes things easy at home when I go home and there's a cooked meal and that sort of stuff. But adjusting to AFL life has been a pretty big step up, and getting to stay home probably makes that adjustment a little bit easier.
A couple of boys, senior boys that weren't out there at training today, are they all okay?
Yeah, they're all good. I think they're just resting their legs, so they're the perks you get once you've played a few years, I think.
How's Rocky?
Yeah, I think he's feeling alright. I think he's still up in Queensland just seeing family at the moment, but I'm sure they'll assess him when he gets back and hopefully he can get up for this week.
And taking on Richmond, obviously they're without a few of their stars, good time to meet them perhaps?
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but we definitely won't take them lightly. We know how good of a team they can be, even without their stars, so we won't be coming in and taking this lightly. We'll come in and hopefully play our natural game like we did on the weekend, and we'll hopefully finish better this week and hopefully come out with another win.
Good stuff.